Kathy Cat. Good morning.
Well, good morning. Beautiful weather. This is called fair weather. Wonderful. Nice breeze down here. Temperature is absolutely perfect. Somebody's in charge upstairs and they sent us a beautiful day. And hopefully a wonderful week all week.
Yeah. Couldn't ask for a better forecast. There's not a cloud in the sky out here.
I know, it's wonderful. We're in a low humidity area, I understand. So yeah, isn't this wonderful here? This is about your 16th year helping us with this tonight. He's been emceeing it. They needed one 16 years ago, and I knew the best man for the job. And when you talk about the history you're going to have this afternoon, there's a little history in this. This is our 39th year of this annual contest. And as most people know, Dean Curtis, back in 1976, saw the need for queen coronation, and the cue was for an ambassador for the fair, someone who really wanted to represent the fair, and a spokesperson. And he did that for 10 years until his death, and then he turned it over to some ladies that have been doing it, and I came on about 16 years ago also, and I absolutely love it. It's been on the grandstand, it's been on the midway stage, the cannon stage, but our permanent spot now here is the midway stage, so we have lots of room. There's 8 wonderful candidates. We have 3 judges. We did that last Tuesday at Bashers and down here. And the girls had a really hard time every year because the candidates are so qualified. And I don't have to do that. I just get to host it. I get be in charge, but they make all the decisions. So it was a lot of fun, and a lot of fun to get to know these gals. Some of them I know, and some of them are new ones to me. And a little icing on the cake is our scholarship again this year that was donated by David Gross, and the Queen gets $750 and $375 for first and second attendant, and I want you to know that's a lot more than a lot of royalty around here gets. So he inherited and he worked for some money that he decided he wanted to not pay forward, pay back to the community.
All right, we're going to visit with the ladies and the reigning royalty as well, and AM Minnesota continues. Right now, the pageant, by the way, gets underway at 7 tonight here on the midway stage.
Yes, it does. 7 sharp, and we should be done by 8, and we'll have some new royalty. I want to thank our sponsors that we have. They are the ones that make this happen. Branson Bank and Trust of Dundas, State Bank of Faribault, the Carlander family of Faribault, Reliance Bank of Faribault, Community Resource Bank of Northfield, Chapiz Jewelry, they give a diamond pendant, they're from Faribault. The Rice County Egg Society gives all the girls an Afghan, and actually maybe they'll need it at the end of the day tonight because it's supposed to cool off. Paul Swenson Photography, he does a photo of the royalty. Women of the Moose in Faribault, the Moose Lodge in Faribault, the American Legion in Morristown, Design Specialties of Faribault, that's Karen Buzzard. She does all our sewing on the sashes and the embroidery, and they're beautiful. American Legion of Faribault, Fraternal Order of Eagles of both Northfield and Faribault, Potential Unlimited of Waterville, they do our buttons. The Faribault Animal Center, Ivy Foods, they help me out with flowers. Insty Prints, they pull it all together for us in Faribault. Dasher Sports Bar and Grill, they hosted us for our Queen Judging Dinner, which you partook in and had a wonderful dinner. First United Bank of Faribault, Star Trophy and Awards, First National Bank of Northfield, the Faribault Woolen Mills, who donated a blanket for an attendance prize for everybody that comes. And then, of course, David Gross, our scholarship sponsor. And that scholarship has been named for Evelyn Pearl Marshfine, a little gal that helped us out presenting the crowns. And she passed away. And we dedicated it to her, and the girls named her the Little Princess. So she's always with us. But what a wonderful group of sponsors that are helping us.
Did I hear you right? Everybody that comes gets a.
Nope, they have a chance for a drawing, an attendance drawing, and the Woolen Mills donated a blanket for that. So anybody that comes to the Queen coronation tonight can fill out a slip, and we'll have a drawing just before we crown our new royalty.
And some lucky person will get a durable
Oh,
one.
it's really nice. It's over in my car. It's a nice wool, the washable wool blanket, and we really appreciate that. You know, our Woolen Mills is our neighbor right over here from the fairgrounds.
Absolutely, right next door. Before we get to the individuals I like, let's talk to the reigning queen, Carrie Conrad, who's at the end of the table here where I'm sitting. Carrie, are you sad or glad, or what are you feeling right now?
Well, I'm kind of sad, but, you know, you can only have it for so long. I'm looking forward to watching one of these girls take over, and I know it'll be in good hands.
You're pretty confident of that, I can tell.
Yes, I am.
So I'm just curious, are you in your head thinking who you would have chosen?
I'm glad I didn't have to judge. I don't know who I would have picked. I was thinking the same thing for Miss Congeniality. I don't know who I would have chosen for that either.
Could you go back, take us back to last year and everything you went through in the last year?
Well, I did the judging just like these girls, and then coronation night was a very nice night last year too. So 2 years here of nice weather. I mean, let's just keep it coming. And then week of the fair, we did so many things, just contests and kids day, daycare day, going around the fair, meeting everyone, trying a few fair foods. After that, we went to a lot of other county fairs. We kind of chose to go to a few more than some of the past royalty heads because we just liked the fairs a lot and wanted to experience some other ones too. Did a lot of parades and coronations, and that was a lot of fun to meet all the other royalty too. So meeting a lot of new people throughout the year, parades, coronations, the fair, it was all fun.
You give a speech tonight, right?
Yep.
Is that all written?
It's written. I can maybe use a little editing, yeah, but in a pinch, we're good to go.
All right, fantastic. And the second lieutenant, is that right?
Correct. Correct.
Kelsey?
Yep.
West End?
Yep.
Second lieutenant?
Correct.
Okay. One of them, I got my memory is working today. You know, some days it works, some days it doesn't. So Kelsey, tell us about your last year.
Well, the three of us all had pretty much the same experience. We were able to go to a bunch of different events and things like that. We even went to like the winter parade, and that was kind of a neat experience. And yeah, I don't know, we just spent the whole year meeting new people and, you know, promoting the fair wherever we went.
What was your most enjoyable thing to do?
I think the fair, the week of the fair was probably the best experience. You know, you're in like your home community, and everyone knows who you are, and we were able to meet so many people and go to so many different events and experience the fair in a different way than we had before.
You get free food?
Some, thanks to pork producers and Godfathers who try to keep us full and hydrated throughout the week.
You get the rides free?
Yep, we got to ride on the rides all week long, and we definitely, I think, probably had our fair share of the tilt-a-whirl, for sure.
Are you a ride person normally?
Yeah, I'd say so.
How about you, Carrie? Do you like to ride rides or not?
I like rides as long as they're the tamer rides. I don't like the thrill-seeking rides, I guess. The tilt-a-whirl is probably my match. So I really enjoy that one though.
So what word of advice, Carrie, are you going to give to whomever takes over as queen?
Just during the week of the fair, get here as early in the morning as you can, even though you're going to be tired, stay as late as you can, like within reason, obviously. Don't like strain yourself completely, but you can sleep the week after. This is the week that, you know, you only gonna live in your life and you gotta enjoy it. Then just maybe some little things like wear your sunscreen and pack umbrellas, but
Was it really like a dream come true for you? Is this something you dreamed of ever since you were a little girl?
yes, it was. When I was little, I didn't know if I would be able to get up on the stage and do it. I was a lot more shy. I mean, I'm still a little quiet, but this has definitely helped me with that too. I've been able to get in front of people a lot easier and maybe more comfortable in front of crowds.
Well, you just answered my next question. Kelsey, how about you? What have you gained most out of this experience?
I think I've gained a lot of like personal like public speaking skills and stuff. I mean, I'd always been able to, get up in front of people and talk, but the ability to go up to anyone and to meet them and to have a conversation with them and just it didn't matter who it was, but to, learn their life story and learn about who they are and what they do and be able to just meet people better.
Yeah, I get the impression that the attendants and the Queen, there's really not much separation.
No, we may have different titles, but we all, I'd say, had the same experience. I don't know about you guys, but yeah, I think, we all go around to the same places, we all do the same activities. Maybe a speaking order is different or where we sit is different, but we all have the same experience.
And it's probably good to experience it with other people, too. You wouldn't want just a queen and no attendants, right?
Carrie had to go to one parade by herself, and she said it wasn't very fun.
Well, there you go, see? More fun with more people.
Exactly.
We should note the first attendant is running this year, so we'll be speaking with her in our next segment when we talk about the Fair Queens. Kathy, how often does that happen, where an attendant?
Oh, we've probably 6, 7, 8 times that somebody else has run. And it's a chance they take. They might get a spot and they might not, but it's a wonderful experience for them to do it because they enjoy this interview process.
All right, we're going to take a little break here, and then we'll come back and we'll visit with these 8 lovely ladies who are vying for the 2015 Rice County Fair Queen. Well, a couple of these ladies anyway before BBC picks up, and when we come back following the news, visit the rest of them. Hannah Thompson, sitting to my left. She's the 17-year-old daughter of Renee Thompson, Jay Thompson of Morristown, who's a senior in fall and then from the Faribault. Hannah, how are you this morning?
I'm good. It's a really beautiful morning out. I think their food condition actually it brightens up the fairgrounds a little bit.
Yeah, it really does. I just noticed that when we were sitting here. Wow, those are very vivid pink garbage cans.
They are. Well, you won't miss it though. That way all the garbage goes where it's supposed to go.
That's exactly what I was thinking. If they're green like normal, they kind of blend in with the grass.
Yup.
The pink, very noticeable. Don't you think?
Absolutely.
Yes, we're styling here at the Rice County Fair.
Definitely.
Yep, we are styling right here. So Hannah, are you nervous this morning?
I am a little bit nervous. I am.
Not about the show, but about tonight.
I am. Well, you always wonder, who's it going to be? And even if it's not you, you're nervous for other people because you hope that everyone does really well, even though there are only 3 spots. But it's really exciting, and I think the exciting part is what makes me jittery.
Yeah. And who's sitting to your left there?
This is Natalie Trump.
Natalie, are you nervous?
No, I'm not nervous.
Not even a little bit?
No. I think we all should just win. No big deal.
Well, that's an idea.
It is an idea.
Natalie is the 19-year-old daughter of Thomas and Tanya.
Tanya. Yep.
Of Morristown. Attending South Central Technical College and majoring in nursing, it says.
Yeah.
To be an RN?
My goal is to actually get to pediatrics. I want to be a pediatric nurse. So.
What prompted you to run for this?
Well, I talked to Kathy last year when I was running for Morristown because I was here for the coronation, and she was like, "Oh, you should run next year, and just keep it in mind." And I was like, "Well, it's an idea." And so this year I was like, "Well, I have nothing else going on, so I might as well, right?"
Yeah, you work as a nanny.
Yeah, I'm a nanny.
Is that fun?
Yeah, it's fun. It can be a little hectic, but it's fun.
I guess it kind of makes sense if you're going to go into pediatric nursing.
Yeah, I suppose it is.
Doesn't that make sense? What's your favorite part of the fair?
My favorite part of the fair? Oh, that's a tough one. I like the food and the ride.
I didn't ask Hannah that. Hannah, what's your favorite part of the fair?
My favorite part of the fair is watching the rodeo every year.
You like rodeo?
I do.
You ever been in a rodeo?
No, someday I would like to, but I do the 4-H horse show here, and that's a lot of fun. So
Okay, cool. You got your own horse?
yes, I do. In fact, this year I'm bringing 3 horses to the fair, so I'm gonna have a lot.
And their names are?
Dolly, Jasper, and Fia.
Is there a story behind these names?
Well, Fia is actually, I was informed, it's Elvish for beauty. We bought the horse, and that's what the name was. So that's an interesting one.
See, Bianca Buster along the way a bit, and you are the first attendant a year ago.
Yeah.
So you obviously enjoyed the experience, and we'll be doing this again.
Oh yeah. That's why I decided to run again. Because of all the great experience and all the amazing people I've met. So had a lot of fun, and I wanted to have the chance to do it again.
I have to ask you, is it easier the second time around?
Not necessarily. I think it's actually kind of harder because, like, I don't know, you don't necessarily know how it's gonna go because you already had a good year, so you're gonna have another good year. You're gonna be the one that didn't. I don't know.
Right, there are different judges this year than last year?
We rotate them out every 2 years.
Yeah, we had a couple different judges this year.
Yeah, we had new
That
ones.
could make a difference too.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So you enjoyed the experience, you're coming back. What are your future plans?
I'm talking life plans.
Yeah.
Okay. So hopefully, I'm going at the University of Minnesota for animal nutrition for me. So we'll become a food nutritionist. Next 3 years.
An animal nutritionist?
Yep.
Is that what you said?
Yep.
Interesting. How did you choose that field?
Well, I started out pre-vet, but then I was like, I don't really want to be a vet anymore. So it was kind of like, what else can I do? And I looked into it, and I was like, hey, this is kind of interesting.
You show goats.
I do.
And I'm not kidding.
Yeah. Yeah.
Some of them got
It took me a minute. I'm
pretty
good.
lame, I know.
What?
You enjoyed showing the goats.
Oh yeah, I've shown them since I could walk. So.
You grew up with goats.
Yeah. I have my own herd, so.
What is the information you can give us about goats that we don't know?
Oh, well, actually it's false that they eat everything. They can't eat tin cans because they don't even have top teeth, so.
Well, that's good to know. Aren't you enlightened, ladies?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
You know that
that's
goats can't eat everything.
So much better now.
We're going to throw things back to
Everything
the
is okay.
studios, get to know the rest of the contestants for this year's Rice County Fair. Coronation is 7 tonight. For those of you who can't make it, we invite everybody to come out here and watch this because it's fun to watch. It really is. The ladies do a super job. We invite everybody to come on out here and take that in tonight at 7 o'clock. But for those who can't make it, we will be broadcasting it live right here on KDHL. Bustling with activity. There's John Deere tractors coming by. A couple of guys got to look at all the Fair Queen contestants. We're going to send things back to your sponsor.
My sponsor is KDHL.
And your escort?
I'm a
My
dad.
escort is Jerry. Girls right.
Oh, okay. Jerry will escort you. Is he going to wear a suit tonight?
I don't know. I guess it's up to him.
You could make him wear a suit tonight.
I could, but I don't know. I want to force him to do that.
I think. Wouldn't you like to see Jerry in a John Deere suit?
Oh, yes.
I think that'd clash with my blue dress.
Green and blue, they go together, don't they? Depends on the shade of green, I guess. Anyway, Natalie, who is your sponsor?
My sponsor is my mom. So,
Oh, that's cool.
yeah, she has her own business and stuff.
And it's called?
The Trump's Treasures.
Okay.
She's a scrapbooking woman, so she sells a lot of stuff.
Cool. Anna Thompson, your sponsor is.
My sponsor is Bob Taylor Construction out of Medford, and my escort would be Garrett Taylor.
Fantastic. Enjoy trap shooting, it says.
Yes, I do. It's really fun. We shoot out at Almonds gun shop. They have the Morristown gun club up there, and it was a blast.
Are you a good shot?
I'm pretty good. I'm not the best. My mom's a lot better.
So if I put a can on my head, you get the can, not my head?
Well, I wouldn't put any money on it.
Do you want the two gals at the end to do their sponsors quick?
Oh, you mean the queen?
Yep, their sponsors are coming back.
All right, you want to hand it
Just
down?
your sponsor and your escort, real quick.
Okay, so I'm Kelsey Westhead, and my sponsor is Paddington Seed and Feed, and my escort is possibly white, but it's also possibly dead white. Sorry, and then possibly my parents if she is unavailable tonight.
Oh, okay.
I'm Carrie, and my sponsor is Mulligan's Landscaping, and Andy Connor will be escorting me tonight.
Okay, I'm sorry, I forgot to ask them about their sponsors earlier. That's all on me. Bobby, the microphone's right next to you there. Why don't you just hang on to it, Ed, and get your card. And of course, this last one I looked at. Hi, Kayla.
Hi.
Kayla, is it Ballstat? Is that how you say that?
Ballstat.
Tell us about yourself, please.
Well, I just graduated from high school, and I plan on attending River Falls for agriculture. I've been in 4-H for 13 years, and I was a FFA member this past year too.
What's your favorite thing to do when you're not doing 4-H stuff?
I don't think I'm not ever doing 4-H stuff. At the fair, probably just hanging out with friends and meeting new people around.
So it suffice it to say, your favorite thing to do is be involved in 4-H, right?
Exactly.
So Gordy, why did you sell it? Why did you put it that way? Let's see, camping, it says here, one of your interests?
Nope. We have 2 campers actually, and we go all the time. We usually go Memorial Weekend. It's kind of a family tradition.
So why did you run for this, Kim?
I'm mostly doing it in honor of my grandma Diane Martin. But I love the fair. It's what I look forward to every year. So.
And great lady.
Yep.
We visited with her numerous times over the years on the show. You're very blessed. You bet. You sit next to Kayla. She's kind of hiding from me here. Michelle Horman, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. Well, surrounded by lovely ladies, I might not be doing fantastic. Michelle is the 18-year-old daughter of Christina Horman and the late Brad Horman of Northfield. So tell us about yourself.
So I also graduated from Northfield High School this year. I am going to the University of Minnesota at Morris this fall to study pre-veterinary medicine. And then I will go to the University of Minnesota Twin Cities for that. I have been in 4-H for 13 years, and I absolutely love showing my rabbits.
What kind of rabbits do you have?
We have mini Rex, New Zealand's, mini Lops, and Holland Lops.
How many different breeds of rabbits are there?
There are 47, now 48 recognized breeds. Yep, mine has been around for about 15 years now. They've finally met certain certifications and standards that they're now a showable breed. So.
Is this something you think you'll do your whole life?
Yeah, I definitely think I'll show rabbits my whole life. I've really gotten into the breeding operation. We have our own stock and we breed them every year, so it's really not fun.
Michelle Horman, by the way, is the 18-year-old daughter of Christina Horman, the late Brad Horman. If I did tell you that, I just repeated it. And Kayla is the 17-year-old daughter of Chad and Colleen Allman of Northfield. I don't think I said that. Did I?
No, you're good.
You get older, you understand exactly what's happening to me here. So, speaking of rabbits, what?
They're sponsors.
Well, you mentioned your sponsor, didn't you? Who's your sponsor?
My sponsor is Grandma's Lunch Wagon.
Escort.
Oh, and my escort is Dwayne Mormon for hair.
Cool.
And then my sponsor is Rice County Pork Producers, and my escort is Kevin Eastrom.
And we're going to, in that bunny rabbit theme, hop on over to Elizabeth Boyd. How was that to it? Do you prefer Elizabeth, Liz, Beth? What do you?
I just go by Elizabeth.
So tell us about yourself.
Well, I'm going to be a junior at the Northfield High School. I'm in 4-H, and I'm also part of the Canyon Valley Saddle Club right here in Faribault. So I shoot horses, poultry, and goats.
16-year-old daughter, Carol Day-Boyce Lonsdale, in Northfield High School, she mentioned, works as a nanny as well.
I also work at the Fireside Orchard.
Awesome. And what do you like to do when you're not working?
Definitely ride my horses. That's a lot of fun. I go to various shows during the summer and the river ride shows of Morristown. And my escort is my dad, who is the co-owner.
What do they do?
Well, they buy, sell, and trade construction equipment.
Is it something that I do?
Probably not.
Any idea what you want to pursue career-wise?
Yeah, probably biology or any kind of agricultural science.
It says here you scuba dive.
Yeah, I went a few times this spring actually in the Grand Cayman Islands. That was an amazing experience.
I bet it was. See any sharks?
Yep. Mm-hmm. Lots of fun.
Your heart beating faster?
No, they don't really go after you, especially when they're sharks. They don't really bite you, so kind of like stingers.
Nothing like the guy who was surfing together.
No, they're not going to chomp off your arm.
It went after
I
him.
was just thinking, if I saw a shark in the water, I think I'd be a little nervous.
Yeah.
Just a little nervous. Whatever. That's the microphone to Rebecca there. You go by Rebecca, Becky, Becca.
I've gone by Becca since I was born. It was actually baby Becca in the hospital. But Rebecca, Becky, Beck, whatever you feel like calling me, I'm good.
You could be Reba, too.
That's what my sister called me for the longest time. It was Reba. And it didn't really make sense, but she loved it. So.
Becca, your 17-year-old daughter, Todd, Melissa, and
Deckenecker.
Deckenecker?
Yeah.
Deckenecker. Oh, terrible. What was it you were telling me over at the
During the
last
dinner,
week?
I was telling you that we were making the joke when my mom got remarried that if my stepdad had adopted us kids, that my name would have been Rebecca Deckenecker.
That would have been a mouthful, wouldn't it?
And getting called down to the office as Rebecca Deckenecker, that'd be interesting. So, to say the least.
You're a Faribault High School senior this fall.
Yes, I am.
And then after that, what are your plans?
I plan to major in musical education and minor in theater arts. I've been an actress since I've been able to speak, I guess. My sister and I have been writing plays since I was about 4 years old, and I made her be my backup singer and stuff like that. She wasn't very fond of it, but it's what little sisters do, I guess. But, yeah.
Well, with big sisters.
I'm a pretty good big sister. Not to toot my own horn, but
You play the ukulele.
I do. I got a ukulele for my 15th birthday, and Kathy wants me to play at the coronation, so I guess I'll show off my uke skills a little bit.
All right. Here's some. What are you gonna play? Is it something you wrote?
It could be. It's maybe a surprise. I'm not going to tell you now.
Oh, come on.
I can't tell you, Gordy.
Why not?
It's got to be a surprise.
Well, nobody's listening. Come on, tell me.
Everyone's listening. You're not going to play.
Oh, talking to you that doesn't. Anyway, your sponsor is.
Burkhart's Myers. Burkhart's Myers Shoes downtown where I work. And my escort is Brian Burkhart's Meyer, my boss, who is supposedly listening right now. He's very nervous. He told Kathy he's very nervous of messing up. That's why he didn't accept at first, because he was scared that he was going to trip or something. I don't know.
You mean the escort thing? You was nervous about that?
Yes.
Oh, Brian, it's a piece of cake. I'll trade spots with you, Brian. I can escort Becca and you can MC the concert. How's that?
He wants to know what to wear. And
Yeah.
Oh, he wanted to know what to wear.
We already planned it out where he's got a white shirt and a blue tie, and I've got a blue dress and white shoes. So We're gonna look pretty nice with it.
And of course, they are for card flyers too.
Exactly.
They have to be.
They have to be.
Yeah, thanks, Becca.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Jane Ludwig is sitting to her left and my right. 17-year-old daughter of Michael and Margaret Ludwig of Northfield. My mom's name is Margaret too. Senior at Northfield High School. Tell us about yourself.
I plan on going on the Rotary Youth Exchange after high school, and I've been an active member of 4-H for the last 8 or 9 years or so. My favorite project is definitely the clothing project, and I don't know if that's something I want to do for the rest of my life, but it's one of my biggest interests. I'm pretty musical. I've been in choir, and I've played piano for the last 10 years. And I just really love being involved in the community.
It says here you like to paint too.
Oh yeah, definitely watercolor.
Oh, I thought maybe it was houses.
I did paint my house last summer with my mom. That was a giant project, but I enjoy watercolor painting a lot more than painting houses.
Chucky darn, I should try and talk her into doing some
Well,
painting.
if you've got some cash, I definitely paint your house.
Well, there you go. I don't need that. I have permanent siding. I'm thinking of some indoor jobs, you know. What do you enjoy most about coming to the fair?
I love pork burgers, and I love the Ferris wheel, and I also love just being out in the community and seeing what people are up to. It's a little different than being in Northfield on any given day, and I just love seeing everyone come together for a good time.
Your sponsor is?
My sponsor is Freeway Fabricating of Dundas, and my escort is Larry Conrad.
Related to Terry?
Terry Conrad's uncle.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Well, we'll have to see if that's the magical charm.
You never know.
Related to Conrad. Are you related to Carrie?
No. My dad and Larry are really good buds and farming partners.
So you knew each other before all this.
Yep. Carrie's in my 4-H club.
Did you encourage her to run, Carrie?
Sure. I mean, I think she was planning on it anyways,
Oh.
but I tried to give her a little push.
So why did you decide to do this?
I've been watching the Fair Queens coronation for all of my life, and I've been at the fair forever. And just family history, and I love watching this, and I love being involved. And Terry did encourage me, but I was definitely going to do it.
All right, Becca, what's the reason why you did this?
The reason why I did this, I've wanted to do this ever since I was little. I sat in the front row in coronations and would look up at the girls with bright eyes as if that's going to be me someday. I want to do that. And with everything that I've gone through, that I just decided that if I never do this now, I'm never going to do it. So.
What about you?
Well, I've always watched 4-H. I also had some I would never think of myself doing a pageant, but this is more like a contest, and it's in a small town, and everybody's really close in, so I wanted to be a part of this, and also serve my community at the same time.
So how would you decide a pageant?
Well, obviously the interview process, seeing what your personality is like, seeing what you do for your job, representing your county and your fair, the whole territory, as well as being played and maybe like.
Okay. Kathy's. I had another one of those senior moments. Kathy's got, oh my, you got a different button than the rest of us. What's that all about?
That is my name tag as a Fair Board member. I'm a Fair Board member, and I actually am the vice president of the Egg Society. So I really enjoy being on this. One person I forgot on our list of sponsors, and it's called Sweet 15, but of course it has its Spanish name. And they donated the chair covers so the girls look pretty up there, but I cannot say this, and I'm going to have Rebecca say it.
It's Sueños Quinceañera.
Didn't she do a good job? The girls get gifts of crowns, sashes, cowboy hats, professional photography done, a diamond pendant, charm on a necklace, an Afghan fair shirts. Oh, it's just a whole bunch of things that they get. And I did want to comment as far as sponsors. Kevin Eastrom from the Bird Producers, he's probably sponsored the most gals over the last 39 years. I plan to have those statistics next year when we have a reunion with Gordon because he likes statistics. And our judges were Dina Pemrick, Gina Holland, and Laura McCauley. Dina was a queen a few years ago, and probably 15 years ago, maybe 20, and she did a wonderful job. She has a lot of insight into that. So come on down tonight and watch the coronation. It's going to be beautiful. It's the way we start the fair, and it's the best way to start the fair. And I want to thank everybody out there that's been taking part in it.
Fantastic. That will conclude today's edition, our expanded version of AM Minnesota.